Social media pages really are the new storefronts for businesses, whether you're retail, whether you're service-based. It's how people are going to see you. And being online is very important these days since everyone is and there's a lot of competition out there. So I'm going to share with you the best social media strategy for a new business like yours. Hi there, my name is Ryan Radu. I'm a marketing consultant based in the Metro Detroit area, and I love helping businesses navigate the complex world of digital marketing, which is growing more and more complex each and every day. In the two videos before this one, I went into how to create a strong digital marketing foundation for your new business, and then I went into each digital marketing channel that is available to you. So I'm going to link both those videos down below. I think you should check them out first before watching this one, just to make sure that you're on the same page. Now, if you're already well versed in all the digital marketing channels available to you, props to you because it's a lot to learn marketing on top of what you're already doing for your business. So I'm going to go ahead and dive right into what I think would be a great social media strategy to use. Within social, we have organic social and we have paid social. When it comes to organic social, you're going to want to decide what social media platform you want to be on, stick with, and it's okay to not know exactly which platform you want to do. You might start off just testing out 1 to 3, and maybe you're going to test out Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and then eventually you might find that you get more engagement on one of the 3. You really will have to see which platform you have the most success with before you're able to really feel secure and confident that this is the platform I should be going with my business. I would definitely recommend focusing on those larger, more well-known social media platforms before diving into the smaller, maybe newer ones, because I think you'll have better success. But I do feel like you can try out the new platforms that are coming out, maybe with a personal account, and see if it's a good fit for you, which then you can see if it's a good fit for your business. In terms of content, I would definitely try out both photos and videos. For videos, you're going to want to try long form and short form content. And for photos, you're going to want to try lifestyle and product photos. It depends on the type of product or service you're offering. But let's say you're an apparel company or you're launching a new apparel brand, I would try maybe doing photos of just the apparel by itself, maybe hung on a rack or something like that, versus someone wearing it in a park. And on top of that, you can go even deeper in that maybe you can try shooting pictures in a park versus a city and see which one your followers gravitate to the most. And just starting off with a new business, if you really want to try to jumpstart your business out the gate to get some followers and some engagement going, which I think you will ultimately need to do, I would suggest tapping into the networks you already have, like Facebook. I'm sure you've gathered hundreds of followers over the years that you've had a Facebook, and honestly, I would create a Facebook page. Facebook's a good base social platform to just always have, and invite all of your Facebook friends to like that page. That will probably give you, I did it for myself and I got about 100 in a day, and that boosted my engagement right away, which is what you want to do. So that's my suggestion for, kindling the little fire that will eventually be your whole social media strategy. On the other side of social, we have paid social. Now with paid social, it's hard because when it comes to making a Facebook business account, for example, you want to think when the best time to do that will be. Because when you make a Facebook business account, and I've seen this happen firsthand, it stinks, but for brands that switch to a business account, Facebook automatically decreases your reach, which stinks. It's awful, and I hate that they do that and they don't share that that's going to happen. Obviously, they're trying to make money. The reason why Facebook does this is because it now sees your business as a business. It's something that's trying to make money, and they know that you might be willing to pay to boost a post or run a campaign to make money. So they see you as that now, and therefore they're going to decrease your reach so that you pay for more. And I understand why they do this because it is a great platform for businesses, but I wish that Facebook would let businesses know that their reach might be decreased before switching to a business account, but I don't make the rules, so I would just say make sure it's the right time. Spend some time developing your organic channels without paying for anything and see if eventually you might not even need to pay. I mean, that's a really rare case, but you might find at least in the earlier stages you can go a few months of making a little bit of revenue with just doing regular social posts, and you don't need to boost anything, and you're happy with the revenue you're getting, especially if you're a side hustle and you're not looking for this to be your main income source. So watch it with switching to a Facebook business account, but when the time is right to start a Facebook business account, boosting your Facebook post really is a great opportunity to just boost the engagement of a post you really like. But I wouldn't suggest going more than $30 or $40 down on a boosted post. I mean, you might see differently on the back end with revenue, but my suggestion out the gate is to maybe stick to $10 to $20 and maybe do it once or twice per week, nothing crazy. You might find that by boosting a post, you get 2 sales leads or 3 product sales. That's more on the back end if you can see it, setting up a Facebook pixel, which can be a separate video I make, but you might see that you get these quick little revenue drivers in boosting something. So look at the data, see how it's going. Don't go crazy with boosted posts. That really is another way for Facebook to really get some money out of business owners, is by prompting them like, hey, boost this, really telling them to spend their money. But if you're gonna invest a lot of money, I highly suggest making more built out Facebook campaigns, which can have greater audience targeting, and you can just be a little bit more specific with your setup, and it can just be structured so much better and it's on a larger scale. So make sure you make that differentiation between boosting posts frequently and just running an entire campaign, which obviously takes more skills and takes more time to build out, but I think you'll be a lot happier with spending $1,000 per se on a fully crafted Facebook campaign versus just spending $1,000 boosting a post. Facebook doesn't do the best job at letting business owners know that these bigger, more structured campaigns are available after switching to a business account. So make sure to deep dive into the back end business side of your Facebook once you make a business account to find it and learn how to set up these campaigns that have more audience targeting, interest targeting, what have you available. Now, when you post on a platform like Facebook, what's another benefit of posting is that you boost your site's rankings in something like Google search, because you're linking to your site from a different platform and Google's recognizing that and saying like, oh, okay, this person's getting a lot of traffic from social platforms. I think they offer something good here. Let me boost them up in the organic search rankings. So if you have to decide between only doing 2 social media platforms, I would choose Facebook and another platform, but make sure you choose Facebook because it is a really good base, especially for businesses. Now, in terms of posting and when you should post and how much you should post, every platform is going to have its own uniqueness. But for Facebook and Instagram, for example, from my experience, it's better to post throughout the week and in the weekend mornings, but you don't have to go too crazy with the posting at first, especially if your schedule just doesn't allow for it. So I would say that you should post maybe once every other day or so to start on both platforms if you're only choosing 2, 3, maybe have that third one be every couple of days or so. It really depends on how your schedule is and how much you can commit to it right now. But as an entrepreneur and as a business owner, I understand the struggle of, I need to grow my business, but I also need to promote it. So don't be too hard on yourself. Give yourself a break. Create a schedule that works for you, and that's just going to work out better because you won't get burnt out and you'll still enjoy the work that you're doing, I think, a lot more. All of these tactics really do create a strong social media strategy for new businesses to use, and I feel it is a strategy that is attainable. It's not too crazy. But as time goes on, you're really going to want to be looking at your data, paying attention to engagement, and seeing what platform is really driving the most engagement, revenue for you. Maybe check into Google Analytics and look at those exact analytics for each social platform and see which one is doing the best for you. Looking at that kind of data makes a world of a difference for businesses, because let's say you're on Instagram and Facebook, you're getting some revenue, your business has been going for a year, and you want to see, I wonder where my audience is coming from that's actually visiting the store and buying products, for example. You can see in Google Analytics, oh my gosh, I'm getting 90% of my revenue from Facebook users and only 10% from Instagram users. Well, if that's the case, you're going to want to find new ways that you can be creating content on Facebook, creating new ways for people to engage on Facebook, because clearly the audience that likes buying your products is there and not so much on Instagram. Not saying you should just kick Instagram out the door, because it does result in that 10%, but you can put more of a focus on the platform that's working better for you. But other than that, I want you to be proud at this moment because you've created something that you are passionate about, something that can be sold, something that is worth creating a social media strategy around. And that is something to be extremely proud of because not a lot of people get to that stage. I hope that this video helped you out a lot and made you feel that much more confident going into your social media strategy. Be sure to check out my other 2 videos before this, which again, I've linked down below, because even if you feel like you have a good grasp of things, I think I share some tidbits that you might not have thought of. Be sure to subscribe to this channel if you want to be notified when I drop a new video on digital marketing and entrepreneurship, maybe some additional videos to help you along this social media journey. And otherwise, I hope you have an amazing day.